People ask me all the time, why should I prearrange my funeral? I guess I have to look back in my personal experience. At age 19, I lost my father, who was 52 years of age, of a massive heart attack. I remember that day, how grim it was, and making those decisions of things that I never in my mind would have dreamed I would have had to do. And I look back how bad that was, and then have the experience of my mom, who had prearranged, who had went through a long battle of lymphatic cancer, and the experience differences, just how important it was to be able to sit down and express exactly what they wanted. My family, we still talk about that today, those decisions that Mom made, how enlightening and how appropriate that funeral was for our mother. On our dad's side, we still look back and that was a nightmare, something we never want to experience again. I've never had a family come back and say, Paul, I wish I wouldn't have prearranged my funeral. Now that I've been in it long enough, I get to see those rewards of what those people did for their kids. And to be able to sit across from those families and say, you know what, your dad was proud to come in here and do this and tell you the things. It's a gift. It truly is a gift. People don't understand that though until they lose someone that's prearranged their funeral. People are prepared today, and when they come in, they know what they want. The average prearrangement probably takes an hour to an hour and a half maximum. If they did their homework and they've sent it to us already, you're looking at maybe 45 minutes. So prearrangements aren't lengthy. It's just mainly just summing up who we need to notify when the death occurs. We want to be able to make sure that those people know about the death and that they know what your wishes are. I think a lot of times is the personal things. For example, what clothes Mom or Dad wanted to be buried in, or what music they want played, or what color of casket they chose and why. What I always try to do if I prearrange someone, I write those little notes down so that if I have a relationship with the son is why Dad picked a cherry casket because Mom always made him eat at a cherry table, that's why. So we try to write that down so at the time there's a healing process going on at the same time they're experiencing that loss and going through the at-need situation. I think one of the things that I feel that's utmost to me is when somebody walks out that door and it's the final thing that they can say to me as they're leaving off our parking lot or they're leaving out at the cemetery is thanks for making this an easier process. I always say that's the best compliment you can get. It's not about anything else. It's about that personal satisfaction that I know I treated them just like my own family.